Starting to breathe in and out through the nose. Taking long, deep inhales. Taking long, deep exhales. As you inhale, try to fill your lungs up with air. And as you exhale, try to exhale all the air out of your lungs. And see if you can relax your elbows down to the floor as well. So you're relaxing your shoulders. Everything's just coming down towards the floor. Giving you a little slight opening in your hips as well. Want a little deeper stretch. You're welcome to just open up your knees slightly wider. I'll set your intentions for this class. 90 minutes just for you. So try to keep your focus here on your yoga mat and leave the rest of your busy day just outside of the studio. If you ever feel like you need to come down and catch your breath, you're welcome to come to this pose right here, or even lie down on your back. Catch your breath, and then whenever you feel ready, you can come back up to join your practice. Take another long deep inhale through the nose, fill your lungs up with air. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply one more time. Exhale completely. Last time, inhale. And exhale all the air out of your lungs. On your next inhale, make your way up to all fours position. Place your hands straight underneath your shoulders, knees straight underneath your hips, hip width apart between your knees, shoulder width apart between your hands, fingers spread out wide onto the mat. Now look slightly forward and take a normal exhale. Let's take an inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Press your belly down towards the floor, pop your tailbone up behind your shoulders, back a little. Exhale, round down, look in towards your belly button, suck your stomach and round your spine up high. Inhale again, look up, all the way up, press your stomach down, tailbone up, shoulders back. Exhale, round down, look in towards your belly button, suck your stomach in and round your spine up, super high. Inhale again, look up, arch your back, shoulders back, tailbone up, belly down. Exhale, round down, look in towards your belly button, suck your stomach and round your spine, just like an angry cat. 2 more. Inhale, look up, belly down, shoulders back, tailbone up behind you. Exhale, round down, look in towards your belly button, suck your stomach in towards the back of your spine. Last one, inhale, look up, inhale a little bit more air into your lungs than you thought was possible. And exhale. Round down. Suck your belly button into the back of your spine and empty your lungs. And slowly come to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes under behind you. Look at your hands. Make sure you're pressing them down completely onto the floor. All the knuckles down. And then lift your knees off the floor. Hips to the ceiling. Come to your downward facing dog. Press your heels back towards the back of your mat. So it doesn't matter really if your heels touch the floor or not today. But as long as the weight is coming back. If you want to take some movement, bend your knees one at a time, you're welcome to do so. Just walking your dog out here a little. Open up your shoulders, press your fingers down onto the floor. Keep your belly in still towards the back of your spine and lift your hips up high towards the ceiling. Take another inhale, another exhale. On your next inhale, look forward, walk or jump in between your hands. Feet together, toes and heels touching side by side. And relax your upper body down over your straight legs. Grab a hold onto opposite elbow. And just allow your head to hang, your upper body to hang down. Feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. If you want to have a slightly deeper stretch, just roll the weight forward to the balls and toes of your feet. Feel like it's too intense of a stretch, you can micro-bend your knees slightly. Or if you want to take some movement, go ahead, sway a little from side to side. Maybe shaking your head, nodding your head, brings the fresh blood into your brain. Take another inhale. On the exhale, release your arms down towards the floor. On your next inhale, slowly start rounding up. vertebrae lie vertebrae. Keeping your head up last, take your time. And when your head comes up, just roll the shoulders away from the ears. Keep your feet together, so just have a look if you're not sure. Toes and heels touching side by side. Look at yourself in the front mirror. Let's take an inhale, arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, right arm down by your side, left arm stays up, straight and strong. Focus one point in the front mirror. Inhale, lift up and lengthen out of your waist. On the exhale, push your hips to the left, come down to the right side of the room. Roll the right shoulder forward, left hip forward, square your body towards the front mirrors. Now look at yourself really in the front mirrors. Lift your chin up away from your chest and see if you can bring the weight back to the heels of your feet. On your next inhale, lift your right arm up to meet the left one. Two palms together, cross your thumbs only. Arms are moved next to your ears. So you can lean back slightly, push your hips out more to the left. Keep your feet together, toes and heels touching. Keep your belly in tight. And keep looking forward in the front mirror. Lean back slightly, lean over to the right side with control. Always keeping your belly contracted, your bum contracted, legs are straight, strong, engaged, and locked up. Now take an inhale, just lengthen out to the side. On the exhale, come down and push even further to the side. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down and push. Hold it here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Change. Come back to center. Left arm down by your side, right arm stays up, straight and strong. Focus one point in the front mirror. Inhale, lift up, lengthen out of your waist. On the exhale, push your hips to the right. This time, come down to the left side. Try to see if you can come down in that perfectly straight line. So always look at yourself in the front mirror. See if you can bring the weight back towards the heels of your feet and lift your chin up and away from the chest. On your next inhale, lift your left arm up to meet the right one. Two palms together, cross your thumbs only. Glue your arms next to your ears, so no gap there either. Try to square your body towards the front mirrors by rolling the left shoulder forward and the right hip forward. Belly is in tight, bum is contracted. Keep your legs straight and strong, engaged and locked out. Now move the weight back to the heels of your feet again. Lean slightly back, take an inhale, lengthen out of your waist. On the exhale, come down and push even further to the side. Now inhale, lengthen without lifting your body at all. Exhale, come down and push. Hold it here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Change. Come back to center. Keep your arms up. Just drop your head back. Keep your neck and shoulders super soft. Inhale, lengthen up through the chest. Lift your chest, belly in. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, push your hips forward. Come back. Look back, way back. Try to see the windows behind you. Push your hips forward more. Look back further. Go back, fall back, way back, more back. Go back. Change. Come back up to center. Micro bend your knees. Hold at your hips. Come down, touch the floor with your fingertips. And when your fingers are down, start bending your knees with the entire sole of the foot down, touching the floor. Bend your knees one at a time. Walking out your knees so you get into your hips in the warming up. Squat down all the way if you want to release some tension in that lower spine. And slowly bend your knees halfway. Press your belly towards your thighs. Reach around and step on all 10 fingertips. Baby fingers touch side by side and thumbs are included in the grip underneath your heels. So really try to step on all your fingertips, guys, if it's possible. Belly towards the thighs, face to the knees. So you can step on all the fingers. Wrap your elbows behind and feet together. Yes, good. Relax your neck down. Let's take an inhale. On the exhale, pull on your heels and lift your hips up. Pull on those heels and lift your hips up higher. Try to see if you can straighten out your legs. Now if you can't get there without letting your belly leave the front of your thighs, we're not yet ready to straighten all the way. So there should be no gap between the belly and the thighs. See if you can pull on your heels, lift your hips up, and straighten out. Maybe just a little bit more today, but you don't have to go all the way. Relax your neck, guys. No looking forward. Keep your belly contracted. One more time. Roll the weight forward to the balls and toes of your feet. Pull on your heels, lift your hips up, and see if you can straighten out your legs all the way. Change. Come back to hammer. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Second set. Inhale, arms overhead, palms touch. This time, interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. So just a little bit different grip this time. Squeeze your palms together tight, arms are glued next to your ears. Inhale, lift up, lengthen out of your waist. On the exhale, push your hips to the left and come down to the right side. Now half the time this set, try to come down to where you left off in the first set and use your right arm to pull the left arm over and down so you can feel the good long deep stretch alongside the left side of the body. From your left heel and all the way up to your left fingertips. Keep your belly in tight, legs strong and straight and out. Weight in the heels of your feet and lean back slightly as you push your hips forward and out to the left side further. Inhale, lengthen out of your waist. On the exhale, come down and push just a little bit more to the side. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down and push. Hold it here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Change. Come back to center. Relock the elbows behind your ears. Squeeze your palms together tight. No gap in between the palms. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. Exhale, push your hips to the right. Come down to the left side of the room. Now feeling the stretch on the right side of the body instead. By using that left arm to pull the right arm over and down. But don't allow your right heel to become light to the floor. Press it down completely. Belly is in tight. Legs are strong and engaged. Make sure we're not collapsing to the left side, but we're just coming down with control and a strong belly in the core. Inhale, lengthen out of your waist again. On the exhale, come down and push to the side even further. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down and push. Go to your maximum. Hold it here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Change. Come back to center. Drop your head back. Keep your arms up. Just look up towards your fingertips. Inhale, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, push your hips forward. Come back. Look back, way back. Try to see the windows behind you. Relax your bum. Engage your belly. Look back. Fall back, way back, more back, go back, just a little bit more. Change, come back to center. Micro bend your knees, hold up the hips and come down, touch the floor with your fingertips. Now start walking your knees, guys. Walk your knees, bend your knees, one at a time. Take some big movements here. Don't be shy to move around your body. Being careful with our spine, it's not yet warmed up, so slow movements, but lots of movements. Squat down a couple of times if you want to. Let's bend those knees halfway. Press your belly towards your thighs. No gap in between. Step on all 10 fingertips from behind your heels. Baby fingers touching side by side. Thumbs are included in the grip. And raise your face towards the lower leg. So just wrap your arms behind the neck. Raise your fingers. Yes, good. Relax your head down nicely. Inhale, exhale, pull your heels up, so you can straighten your legs out completely. Now if you want to, you can try to rewrap the elbows behind your calf muscles more. That's if you want to go deeper into your pose. Keep your eyes open, please. No closing of the eyes. Belly in tight. Roll the weight forward. Pull on your heels. Lift your hips up. And try to straighten out your legs. One more time. Pull on your heels. Lift your hips up. And try to straighten out your legs. Change. Come back to your 100. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, arms down by your sides. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. It's not so hot in here today. You guys have to work harder to sweat. That's good, right? Yeah? Alright, let's take our awkward pose. Step your right foot to the right. 15 centimeters or about hip width apart. Take your 2 fists, if you want to measure, place them in between your feet. That should be about the distance you want to keep. So look at yourself in the front mirror. Take an inhale, your arms come up parallel to the floor, fingers together. Take an inhale, lift your chest, belly in. On the exhale, bend your knees and sit down. Sit down into that invisible chair behind you. Now first of all, have a look at your feet. If you can see your heels coming in, on the inside of your legs, you have to push them out to the sides. They should be hiding straight behind your toes. That also means that we have to separate the knees hip width apart. So if the knees come together, just separate the knees just a little. Separate the knees. A little bit more space. So that's good. As your weight comes down towards the floor, sit back deeper. Try not to stick your bum out too much, but tuck your tailbone. Now roll the shoulders back. Keep your spine straight, chest up, sit down lower. Try to go down to get your thighs parallel to the floor. Change, inhale, come back up. Keep your arms up, hard to step up onto your tippy toes. High up onto the toes, balance on the balls and toes of your feet. Most of the weight is in your big toe and your second toe. Now keep your back straight. Take an inhale, just lift your chest a little. Exhale, bend your knees and sit down. So the only thing changing in your body is the bending of the knees. Resist the urge of falling forward. Just lift your heels up higher. Keep that back straight. It's like you're leaning towards an invisible wall behind you. Lift your heels up higher. Everybody, come up onto your toes. And see if you can bend your knees down lower and get your thighs parallel to the floor here as well. Change. And now come back up. Exhale, heels down. Keep your arms up for part 3. Now lift up your toes just a little bit this time and squeeze your knees together tight. So just a little bit up. Now the most important part of this posture is to squeeze and keep your back straight. So try not to lean forward. Take an inhale and on the exhale, let's lower down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down all the way. There's no collapsing at the end. Just try to control and come down all the way, all the way. Everybody can come down all the way. Squeeze your knees together tight. Now try not to collapse down over your heels. You just don't want to have a seat down onto your calf muscles, but you want to squeeze your knees together and lift your hips up a little bit higher. Now let's take an inhale. Lift up just a couple of inches. Squeeze your knees. Hold it here. It's going to be super hard. Just hold it here. And let's take an inhale. Come back up all the way. Slowly, slowly. Feet down. Arms down. Feet together. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Prayer twist. Bend your knees. Hips down low. Touch the floor with your fingertips. Inhale, hands high. Utkatasana, palms together. Keep the bend in the knees, shoulders back and away from your ears. Keep looking at yourself in the front mirror or just glancing up towards your hands.